Well, awesome. Well, let's just go ahead and get started then. Let's see. Let's come lying down on our backs just to get started. We'll do kind of a backwards warm up here. So come lying down on your back and just bring your knees in towards your chest and just wrap your arms around them and just breathe long and deep here. And with each exhale, just slowly drawing those knees closer towards the chest. Take your time and just kind of do this. Just let it happen. Just stretching out our backs a little bit. Glutes here, drawing our knees towards our chest. See what you can let go of. And then slowly begin to let the knees come out a little bit, lift the legs, and grab wherever you can. It might be your shin, it might be your ankles, it might even be your feet, and pull them down towards the mat, letting the legs come down towards the side of the ribs, or wherever you can, just kind of in this wide, happy baby pose, feeling a nice stretch in the inner thigh and the glutes. A little bit in the hip. Breathe here for a few moments. And then in this position, inhale, and then exhale, and slowly begin rocking yourself front to back. Give those kidneys a nice massage and the back. And then come on up to sitting and roll over onto all fours. Coming into a tabletop with the hands underneath the hips, or the hands underneath the shoulders and the hips underneath, the knees underneath the hips. And just breathe here long and deep with a nice flat back, chest is lifted. Breathe here for a few moments. Roll the shoulders up, down, and back. Lift the chest. And then inhale, lift the right arm and the left leg. Let them extend out towards the front and the back, straight out. Exhale, bring the knee towards the elbow. Inhale and come back to center. Inhale, lift the left arm and the right leg out, straight front to back. Exhale, bring the knee in towards the center, touching the elbow if you can, and then bring it back down. Inhale, lift the opposite side, right arm, left leg. Exhale, bring the knee in towards the elbow. Step the legs and the arm back down. Inhale, reach the opposite side forward and back. Exhale, bring the knee in towards the elbow. Drop it back down, coming back into tabletop. Let's do two more here. Inhale, lift the right arm, left leg, find length. Exhale, knee towards elbow, and back down. Inhale, lift the left arm, left leg, find length. Exhale, knee towards elbow. and back. Great. Breathe here for a few moments. And then slowly inhale the left leg up and back towards your head. Reach the right arm behind. See if you can grab that leg. If not, that's okay. Gently drawing the knee, heel towards your butt, your sit bones, towards the head. Lift the chest, look straight ahead, bringing the head closer to your back. Breathe here for a few moments. Inhale here. Exhale, release this posture. Coming back into tabletop. Inhale here. Lift the right leg up. Bringing the heel towards, or your foot towards your head. Reach the left arm back. Grab the foot. Drawing it in towards the back. Lifting the head. Breathe here for a few moments. Inhale here. Exhale, release the posture. Coming back into tabletop. Gently bring the sit bones towards your heels. Reach the arms up. Walk them up towards the top of your mat. Coming into child's pose with the arms forward. Breathe here for a few moments. Slowly begin to bring the arms underneath the shoulders, press on up, coming back into our tabletop position. Stretch the legs out, coming into a plank. Hopping up, lifting those hip bones. Straight line from head to heel. Breathe here for a few moments. And then slowly begin to bring the sit bones all the way up towards the sky, pressing the hips back, tilting the pelvis. Coming into down dog, heels toward the ground, chest towards the thighs. And then slowly begin walking the feet towards the top of your mat. Press into the floor, bend the knees, lift the arms, inhale, coming into chair. Press into the floor, inhale, stretch the arms back, baby cobra, or big back bend. Exhale, sweep the arms out. Breathe here in mountain pose. All right. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead. Stretch back, baby back bend. Breathe here. Inhale, forward fold, hinging from the hips. Reach down to wherever you can. Breathe here for a few moments. Hands to the shins, lift the chest, look straight ahead. Feel a nice stretch in the hamstrings. Inhale here, exhale, hands to the floor, jump back or step back, coming into our plank position here. Gently begin to rotate the shoulders over the fingertips, bending at the elbows. Bring the knees down to the ground, tops of the feet to the floor, chest towards the ground. Begin to roll the chin and the chest up, pressing up into cobra. Breathe here for a few moments. Chin lifts, looking up, gazing upward. Curl the toes under, press the feet and the hands into the ground. Lift the sit bones high into the sky. Chest towards the thighs, heels toward the floor. Coming into down dog. Breathe here for a few moments. And then planting your feet and the right hand, release the left hand and gently stretch it back towards the right leg or the right arm or the right leg. Getting my stuff mixed up today. I apologize. Breathe here for a few moments. Feel a nice twist on the left side. Gently bring the arm back. Breathe here for a few moments in down dog. Inhale here. Exhale, gently release the right arm, sliding, reaching it back towards the left foot. Filing a nice twist in the right side. Feeling a nice stretch. Inhale here. Exhale, bring it back. Pressing back up once more into down dog. Breathe here for a few moments. Inhale here. Exhale, step the right foot forward, coming into a front lunge. Lift the chest, look straight ahead. Front lunge on the right side. Press the feet into the floor. Lift the arms. Inhale here. Arms beside the head. Inhale, find length. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor. Stretch that right leg back, coming back into our plank position here. Breathe here for a few moments. And then slowly begin to turn your feet towards the sides, resting on the sides of your feet here. Inhaling the right arm up, coming into side plank. Exhale, bring it down, coming back into regular plank. Let's do one more. Turn the feet to the side. Inhale that right arm up. Exhale, bring it right back down, coming back into regular plank. We do one more here. Inhale, turn these feet. Exhale, stretch that arm up. Breathe here for a few moments. Inhale and exhale, coming right back down. Knees to the floor, coming into tabletop. Breathe here for a few moments. Sit bones towards the heels. Reach those arms up. With each exhale, walking those fingertips further up. Find space on the shoulders. And then slowly begin to bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Press on up. Coming back into our tabletop position. Stretch the legs out, pushing up into plank. And gently begin to bring the legs towards the right side. Inhaling that left arm up, finding length. Exhale, bring the arm back down, coming back into regular plank. Turning those feet one more time here. Inhale that left arm up. Exhale, bringing it back down. And last time here. Inhale, turning the feet, lifting that arm up. Exhale, bring it back down. Breathe here in plank for a few moments. Knees to the floor. Breathe here in tabletop. Lift the legs back up into plank. Inhale here. Exhale, bringing the sit bones up towards the sky, coming into down dog. Chest towards the thighs, heels toward the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, step the left foot forward, coming into a forward lunge. On the left side, lift the chest, look straight ahead. Inhale, lift the arms up, pressing the legs into the floor. Breathe here for a few moments. Strong in our legs. Find what we can let go of. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor. Step that left foot back, coming back into our plank position. Gently begin to roll the shoulders over the fingertips, bending at the elbows, chest toward the ground, baby push up. Roll the chest up, chin up, press into the floor. Coming into cobra or sphinx on your forearms. Breathe here for a few moments. Curl the toes under, press the sit bones up, coming into down dog. Chest towards the thighs, heels toward the floor. Do what you can here. Feel a nice stretch in the legs. Notice how you're a little more warm, a little more flexible. Breathe here. And then inhale here. Begin to release that left hand, stretching it back towards the right foot, coming at a diagonal. Breathe here. Inhale, exhale, release, bringing it back. Still breathing in our down dog position. Inhale again, exhale, reach the right arm back towards the left foot. Find a nice stretch here. Breathe here. Inhale, exhale, gently bring that hand back to its normal position in our down dog. Stretching that chest towards the thighs, heels toward the floor. Inhale here. Exhale. Slowly begin to rotate, coming back into our plank position. Breathe here for a few moments. Gently begin walking the feet in towards the hands. Press the feet into the ground, bend the knees. Inhale, lift the arms up, coming into chair. Breathe here for a few moments. Inhale, push into the ground, lift up, stretch back. Exhale, sweep the arms out to the side. Relax the breathing. All right. And then just come forward here. Legs can be about hip distance apart. Just inhale the arms up, exhale, forward fold. And just let yourself dangle here. Arms fall to wherever they can. Breathe here for a few moments. On each exhale, find length. Coming down, feeling a nice stretch in your legs. Inhale here. Lifting up, arms up overhead. Stretch back. Exhale, release the arms. All right. Now that we're warmed up, we'll go ahead and go right into our HIIT series here. So today we have, we have bottom up squats at the top. So bottom up squats, we haven't done these in a while. Our legs are nice and straight. We're pushing our hips back, reaching down to wherever we can. If we can reach the bottoms of our feet, we're tucking our fingers underneath our feet, pressing our hips back, bending down, coming into a squat position, raising our arms up, and then standing up. So only coming down as far as we can so that we can get our arms nice and straight, and then standing back up. So if you notice, I can reach down and squat nice and low, but my arms aren't vertical. So I want to come up a little bit higher to where they can be, okay? Pushing our knees out. All right, here we go. We got 3 rounds of 30 seconds with our 20-second rest. We're ready and begin. All right, reaching down, straight legs, pressing up, arms come up and pop up. Squatting down, push those hips back, knees out, and coming up. All right, here we go. Find the speed that works best for you. No need to be a hero, but if you want to push yourself a little bit further, go for it. Awesome, doing great. And rest.
I like those.
What's that?
I like those.
You like these?
Yeah.
Yeah, these ones are nice. Yeah, I like these too. All right, 5 seconds to prepare. All right, second round, here we go. Doing great here. Nice stretch, and then a squat, and then standing back up. Awesome. Almost there, couple seconds left. And rest. Breathe here. All right, last round. Okay, last one, 5 seconds to prepare. And begin. If you'd like, you can see how many you can get in, or find the pace that works best for you. Almost there, doing great here. Stick with this. And rest, awesome work. Breathe here for a few moments. Our next one is a fun one. They're donkey kicks. So we're going to be coming into our plank position, so you can come on into tabletop if you'd like to start. So we're in our tabletop. You can start in tabletop. And what we're going to do is we're just going to lift up our knees off the ground. You can do this one at a time, kicking your leg out, lifting, kicking the leg out. If you'd like to add both, pushing up off the ground, kicking the legs up and out. You can do one at a time or both. Find what works for you. You can also start in plank position. Same thing, bring the legs in and up and out. Okay? So find the one that works best for you, what feels good for your body. We have 3 rounds here. All right. These normally go along with burpees, but we're not going to do the burpee part. We're just doing the donkey kicks. Thank goodness for that. All right, here we go. Ready? And begin. Doing great. Find the one that works best for your body. Maybe you alternate. Do what works for you. Doing great here. Almost there. 5 seconds to go. And rest. Breathe here. Nice work. These are not easy. Doing great. All right. 5 seconds. Second round here. And begin. Squeezing our core nice and tight, engaging the pectoral muscles, bringing the belly button in towards the back as we do this. Keeping the glutes nice and tight, bring our heels up and flexed. Almost there, doing great. And rest. Nice work. Awesome job. Whew. Last one coming up. Five seconds to prepare. And begin. All right, last one. Doing awesome here. Keep it going. More than halfway there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. Whew. Breathe here for a few moments. Grab water if you need it. And then we're going to come right onto our backs. A little reprieve from this for this next one. All right. We're going to come onto our backs with our knees and our legs up in the air. Knees are bent. And knees aren't necessarily over the hips at all. So we're actually gonna have them in a little bit. Your hands can be down at your sides, palms facing down. And what we're doing is we're lifting the sit bones up and the heels up off the ground. So we're lifting, knees come towards us, using our abdominal muscles, our transverse lower abdominal muscles to lift up and back down. Controlling that movement, engaging our core. All right? We got 3 rounds for this one. Ready? And begin. The movement might be small, it might be large, it just depends. Find what works for you. Really lifting those hips off the ground using your abdominals and your core. Pressing the hands into the floor. Excellent job. First round done. Breathe here. All right, 5 seconds. Second round coming up. And begin. Using your core and your back to really lift. And come back down. Doing great here. Keep it going. Almost there. And rest. Nice work. Breathe here. Enjoy a little break. All right. 5 seconds. And begin. Last round. Pressing that back into the ground. Lifting those hips up. Doing great here. Almost there. Feeling a nice crunch in the abdomen. And rest. Great job. Breathe here. All right, and then we're going to roll over onto our left side here. All right, and we're going to set up in modified plank. So you can either be with your hand underneath your left shoulder and your hip in line with your hand, bending the knee, and your other knee is just straight out. It can be in the center or just over it, whatever feels comfortable. We're going to lift up here, creating a nice line here. This is our plank position. Arm comes up. We're going to dip down, reaching our sit bone or our hip down to the ground. Arm raised, lifting up, getting a little bit of a glute flex here, as well as working our obliques. If you want more, as you come down, when you come back up, we're going to lift that top leg. So it's bending down to the ground with the hip, lifting the top leg. Bending down to the ground, coming back up, lifting that top leg. If you want to come down onto your forearm with the palm facing down, you can also do that, lifting up. Same thing, bringing that sit bone or that hip down to the ground, lifting up. If you want more, you can add the leg lift. Coming back down. So it's really a glute and oblique worker, okay? All right, 3 rounds, or actually we're gonna alternate side. So we're gonna do left side, then switch to the right side, left side, and right side. So 3 on each side, but we'll alternate. All right, here we go. Ready? And begin. Hip to the ground, lifting up back in R, pulling, and then coming back down. Take your time as you're coordinating. Doing great here. And rest. Go ahead and switch sides. Got that left glute all warmed up. Switching over. 5 seconds here. And begin. Lift up. Hip to floor. Lift up. Raise the leg if you'd like. Keep this going. Doing great here. Getting a nice burn in our glutes and our oblique. And rest. Nice work. Switching sides. All right. Left side, 5 seconds to prepare. And lift up. Hip to floor. Lift the leg. Use that bottom leg to stabilize yourself. If you need to flex the foot, go ahead and do so. Doing great here. 5 more seconds on this left side. And rest. 2 in on the left side. Setting up for the second round on the right side. All right, 5 seconds to prepare. And begin. Hip to floor, lift up, lift the leg. Doing great here, almost there. And rest. Nice work. All right, last one on the left side here. All right, here we go. Last one on the left side, begin. Coming down, lift that right leg. Doing great. Nice work. Almost there, and rest. All right, one more on the right side, then we're done with the HIIT. Go right into our cool down. All right, 5 seconds to prepare. And begin. Lifting up, hip to floor, lifting up, lift that leg. Staying lifted in the chest. And rest. Nice job. Relax the breathing. You can come sitting in child's pose if you'd like. Arms resting by your sides, palms facing up. Breathe here for a few moments. Relax the breathing. And slowly begin to bring the hands underneath the shoulders, pressing on up, coming into our tabletop position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And begin to inhale here in this neutral position. Exhale, grounding the spine up, tucking the chin. And then inhale, bring the chest down towards the ground, lifting the chin. Inhale here, let the tailbone lead. Exhale, rounding the back, coming back into cat. Creating a wave through the spine, starting with the tailbone, the head's the last thing to come up. Inhaling in cow. Exhaling in cat. Keep this cycling. Inhale in the neutral position. Exhale, bring the sit bones towards the heels. Let the arms rest in front of you, forehead towards the ground. Breathe here for a few moments. And then slowly bring the hands underneath you, press on up, coming into tabletop here once again. And begin to inhale the right arm up, exhale, threading it in between the left arm, resting, coming down onto that right shoulder. Breathe here. If you'd like, you can stretch that left arm up, coming further down onto that right shoulder. Give it a nice stretch. Inhale here. Gently bring that left arm back underneath you. Release the right arm, bringing it back underneath the shoulder. And let's inhale the left side. Left arm comes up. Exhale, threading it in between the right arm and the left and the right leg. Coming onto that shoulder. Breathe here for a few moments. And then slowly begin to walk that right arm up, stretching it up, coming further onto our left side. Breathe here. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly bring that right arm back up underneath you. Press on up, release the left arm. And then come lying down on your belly with your arms folded up at the top, resting your head on one cheek. Breathe here for a few moments. And then slowly turn and rest your head on the opposite cheek. Feeling a nice stretch in the neck. Relax the shoulders. And then gently connect with your breath. Reach your right arm out beside you, palm flat on the floor. And gently, with your left arm underneath your shoulder, gently begin to curl the toes of your left foot under. Gently press your chest and your left side up, coming onto that right shoulder. Opening gently on this left side. If you want a little bit more, you can bring your left leg over, opening up even further. Feeling a nice stretch in the shoulder on the right side. Breathe here for a few moments. And gently release, bring the leg back down. Release the arm. And stretch the left arm out beside you. Palm flat on the floor. Gently bring the right arm underneath your shoulder. Curl the toes under on the right side. Press the chest on up and over to the left, creating a nice opening here on your right side. And if you want a little bit more, swinging that right leg behind, up and over the left leg behind you. Breathe here for a few moments. Nice stretch on the left side. Inhale here. Exhale, release, bring that right leg down. Release the left arm. And slowly push yourself on up. Coming up into tabletop on all fours. And with the knees about hip distance apart, knees underneath the hips, gently begin to reach the chest towards the floor, reaching the arms up towards the sides of your mat, nice and wide, creating a nice stretch in the lats, forehead to the ground, chest towards the floor, being mindful to keep those hips over the knees as much as you can. Keeping the sit bones lifted away from the heels. Coming into puppy dog. Even though cats do this too. I don't know why it's not called cat. Breathe here. And then slowly begin to lift up, pressing the arms up underneath the shoulders. And then gently bring the belly back to the ground. Press the chest up, pressing up into cobra, bringing the pointed part of the elbow underneath you. Bringing the hands to your chin, just underneath. Keeping that chest lifted and forward. Pressing forward, keeping the chest lifted. Hands just towards the chin. Relax here for a few moments. Relax the breathing. Feeling a nice press in the back. Feeling the chest coming forward. Inhale here. Exhale, release, bring the hands underneath you. Press on up. Coming onto our knees in rock pose. Onto our thighs. Reach the arms back behind you. Coming into saddle. Stretch back to wherever you can. Whatever feels good. Reaching the arms back. Reaching the torso tall and finding length. Breathe here for a few moments. If you want, you can come down a little bit further, maybe onto your forearms. Feel a nice stretch in the quads here. Coming into low saddle. Breathe here for a few moments. And then slowly begin to press yourself on up. Now come lying down on the ground again. With the knees bent, feet flat on the floor, we're just going to begin to do some hip openers, leaning the knees over in the left direction, and then bringing them back to center, swinging them over to the right, bringing them back. Keep this cycling, left to right, just swiveling hip swivels. Keeping the hips nice and supple. And just keep this going. Find a breath that works best for you. Inhale here. Exhale, release. Let the legs fall to either side. Bring the soles of the feet together, coming into a butterfly position, lying down. Breathe here. Relax the breathing. Feel a nice stretch in the inner thigh. Breathe here. Relax the breathing. Letting the legs fall naturally to the floor, towards the floor. Let gravity take them. And then gently release the legs. Let the arms fall away from the body. Let the legs fall away from each other. Let the body melt into the floor. Allow the shoulders to relax. Relax the neck. Release the jaw. Smooth the cheeks. Soften the brow. And just begin to connect with your breath. Coming into deep relaxation. And gently begin to connect with your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rotate the wrists and your ankles. And reverse the rotation. And stretch your arms up overhead. Stretch away from the body. Stretch long, stretch deep. And then gently bring your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around them. Rock side to side. And then slowly begin rocking front to back. And come up to sitting. And if you'd like, you can bring your hands together at the heart center, just in front of the chest. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks, Diane. That was good.
Yeah, wonderful. It's great to see you, Robin.
That felt really good.
Oh, I'm glad. So glad.